Good afternoon, everybody. Todd Fuller here with FIREDISC Cookers, and welcome to the holiday edition of Fired Up Friday. And I tell you, we've got some very special guests today in a very special place. Hunter and Griff Jagger.
Good to be here.
I tell you, the boys from FIREDISC, it's so good to be here in Katy, Texas.
Good to have
you Todd down here. Cheers.
Cheers.
Boom.
It's been too long since I've been here, and I tell you, the holidays, I mean, it's been amazing to see all of the new FIREDISC family join us this holiday season with the cookers and the accessories. And I tell you, we're going to do some amazing little recipes today. I know that we've got something brewing under here.
We do,
right? And so, tell us about the store. I mean, we've talked about it before, and this is the first time we've shot an episode here. I can't believe it's taken us this long to do it.
Well, to start off, what we're cooking under here is actually available at the store. So I'll leave that to y'all. Y'all can make your comments. It's out there. But the store has been rocking, and it's obviously been 1 year. Back in November was one full year, and it's been just amazing. I mean, we have an amazing staff here. We got an amazing products, amazing location. So I'm happy we did it. It's been just awesome. So I can't wait to open more.
Yeah,
it's been a really neat community. I mean, all the first responders. Thank you for coming in and sharing your stories. It's been really special through a tough year. So thank you to everyone that's come in and shared their stories of family and friends and community. That's what the store was founded upon. That's why we wanted to do it.
Yeah. And
really appreciate everyone coming out, and keep coming out, please. We love to hear it and hear all the new recipes and all the cooks that are a lot better than us. That's for sure.
No doubt about
no
that,
question.
right? That's right. But yeah, it's been fantastic, and you know, it's just really a gathering place here at at the location in Cinco Ranch. I tell you, you know, it was kind of a process to, you know, take the store from pretty much nothing in here and create this wonderful atmosphere. And
isn't that the truth?
You know, it's been a nice journey, and to see people really, you know, enjoy it and come in and learn about the recipes. And we're going to get into the RC Ranch stuff here in just a minute.
Yes, we are.
Right, with a holiday recipe.
We are
from the Jagger house, right?
Yes. Right. I mean, that's a Jagger tradition here on the Christmas holidays that we cook some good. I'm not going to reveal it yet. Some really exciting stuff. Yes. So keep waiting.
I mean, I remember Griff and I were driving by this location when we moved our families out to Katy, and we we're driving by and here, and obviously COVID hit and everything, and it was pretty terrible on all fronts. But we kept driving by this area in Katy. Like, man, it would be neat. We'd be able to talk to our customers, maybe do some cooking stuff here, and maybe teach some classes and do some really neat things. And so we finally got together. I know you came down here and looked at this, and we were kind of considering a little bit of this space, and you said, hey, we should do more, and you had a really neat concept on the store, which has really come to fruition. So thank you for that. Thank you for everyone who's come in this year and purchased our products. We're very thankful, and hope you guys are enjoying them over the holidays for sure.
Yeah, I mean, again, the Facebook group, amazing. I think we better put a little more beverage in there.
This is kind of the way we season it. So
you can put it over the
I'm going to go ahead and reveal it now. You've got to see it. So we've got RC Ranch tamales, and oh my gosh, these are some of the best tamales I've ever had. And I know everybody says that. Whatever. The meat in these things are huge. Oh my gosh, I mean, they're massive. It's unreal. So
and not only that, it's wagyu.
It is wagyu, and talk about just melting your mouth. I mean, there's nothing like it. Once you take a bite of wagyu, you're going to know, like, okay, this is why it's so much better in a restaurant. Well, I get it. It's just the quality of meat is just top notch.
Yeah, and we're going to taste them here in just a minute.
Yes.
But anyway, so I wanted to thank everybody for joining the Facebook group and sharing your recipes and keep doing it throughout the holidays. And I guess today, be sure you put your comments in here too, because you'll have a chance to win some amazing swag from FIREDISC, and we love giving that away every month on Fired Up Friday. So let's go ahead and let's get some of these tamales and taste them.
Let's do it.
And while you're doing that, Hunter, why don't you talk about what we're going to be cooking next?
Oh yeah, okay. And just one thing on these tamales, I've been told I'm not a tamale expert, but I'll tell you what, especially here in Texas, we've got a really neat you know, we're in Houston, Katy. We got a really neat city that that has a large Hispanic community, and with these tamales, has a little more. Is it matzah that they're?
Matzah?
I think it is matzah.
Yeah.
Matzah.
Yeah.
So there's less matzah, more beef, but these are really cool. So
I'm gonna grab the-
you wanna, have you
Yeah, I
tried
don't know if you
these?
can see. Let me see if I can find a good one in the. That you can see, like it's just,
We've had
it's
a lot of
unreal. Like if you look at the
a lot
meat
of
in
different
there,
hot sauce.
I mean that is how you do it. I mean,
It
if you
is how you
want
do
the
it.
real matzah with major wagyu beef inside, that's how you do it.
Well, I think we're gonna put some on the plate here and try them real quick.
Okay, let me do that. There's
So
one.
we put some water and some beer in here, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's typically, I don't know what's the ratio on that we typically do.
why don't you
I
take
don't know. It
that?
depends how many beers you've had.
That's correct. Yeah. So if you're less on water, more on beer,
Yeah,
go,
you just kinda-
go right ahead with the beer.
You know, it's all about experimenting on the fire disc.
It is.
You know,
It
I mean,
is.
The more you experiment, the more you learn to
There you
cook,
go.
So we're going to plate
and the
these
more
things.
creative you get.
Awesome. And so I think, you know, one of the things that we talk about every month is the flexibility and the versatility of the fire disc, right? And
For
so,
sure.
as you can see, we just steamed these, and we're gonna. You probably
Yep,
want one of
yep,
those.
need one of those weapons.
And so I want to try one of these things, but man, I tell you, if you get a chance, I know these things, they're available here in the store and online at RC Ranch. Sometimes they're available, right? But not always.
Sometimes, not always. Like
And-
it's just. I mean, they go fast. I mean,
Yeah,
they really do go
they're
fast.
amazing.
I mean,
Really good at Christmas, whether it's these or something else. I mean, easy
Good
deal
gifts to
do.
give
You have
people.
a bunch of people over, but these things, I mean, the kids love them.
Yeah. and
We do that
Oh my
a lot,
God.
actually. Really good,
Woo.
good way to do it.
Haywood, he's behind the camera,
Hey, Haywood, you
and
want something?
he's missing out on this
yes,
right now.
we'll save some for you,
That's right.
But it's,
no doubt.
So you want to know about the other stuff we're cooking, Todd? Sorry,
yeah.
I ate here. Go off camera for a second. So we're gonna do some wagyu beef steaks from RC Ranch.
These are the top-notch ribeyes from RC Ranch. Melt in your mouth.
Very good. Griff's a big. I know when we always cook, he's got a. I mean, he's like a scientist with these steaks. He's a lot better than I am for sure. But he's got a way. He talks about putting the butter on them. You can tell everybody about that.
Yep.
But we like to do these mushrooms. Mushrooms and onions, and we got some parsley on those, and these really cool peppers, which are. I don't know. We get them at the local grocery store, HEB here. You could probably find them.
They're
You get a
sweet
bag
peppers,
of these.
right?
Yeah, they're sweet. They're not. They're
Yeah.
not hot.
Sweet
But
peppers.
they're real good to just kind of serve out over the holidays, and obviously here during the holidays, so we're trying to do stuff that's easy to do. You can serve to your family, and you can't. You know, again, there's a lot better cooks out there than probably all of us, but can't mess it up. Really, it's very easy.
You know
to
what?
do.
Excuse me a second.
Yeah.
I say every week, I am no professional chef, and you can crush it on the fire disc. I mean, it
can
is
crush it,
so easy and versatile. The versatility here. So we're gonna take the rest of these off here, and then we're gonna quickly wipe it out, the fire disc out. And Haywood, if you want to go over the top when we're doing that, we can show you how easy that is. But yeah, we've got the steaming grate in here, which is an amazing accessory. And so yeah, and we got the lid. So let's get these off here, and we'll start cooking the steaks. And I know you guys said that this is kind of a family tradition in the Jaggards for kind
Oh,
of
yes.
Christmas Eve, right?
Correct.
the-
I mean, you can
this-
kind of get as fancy as you want to, and
Well, you know,
we're on the other side of that.
I'm all
deal.
about
Something easy and-
simple and
you know.
easy and quick, and that's like
That's
number
right.
one with fire disc.
That's right.
Holy cow!
Dust that off a minute.
All right, so
Yep.
there's the steaming
Grab
grate.
some.
Grab the paper towels here. Always have a good supply of paper towels. That's great. But Haywood, if you can see, you looking over the top, yep, and you can kind of see this fire disc is seasoned really well. It's got a lot of cooks on it, and why don't you guys talk about the carbon steel? Because that, I think, is one of the major things about the fire disc compared to any other cooker out there, is the carbon steel, and then the ability to season it, right? So talk a little bit about that, because that was a super important thing for you guys when you developed the
Absolutely.
cooker.
So I don't know how many people know the story. My father-in-law is a farmer, and when he gave us the actual plow disc from the cooker, So we took that disc and they've been using it. A lot of people. Discata cooking's been around forever. And one of the neat things, the neatest thing you do about it is season it. And so the carbon steel is a porous metal, so the fatty acids of the food get down into the pores. And so each time you cook, whether with fajitas or beef or mushrooms or seasonings, it gets a little bit better over time.
Yeah,
and so
if you go back over the top, you can kind of show what he's
kind of
talking
see that.
about here.
So it gets black. So
Yeah, when you buy it, it's basically silver. I mean, it looks like stainless steel. It's super nice, but once it's seasoned, and this has been cooked on a lot, you can tell the seasoning it gets, and it gets better over time. Every time you cook on it, the better it gets.
Yeah.
Some of the real old ones you can smell that Griff and I had in our garage. You could actually like smell the peppers and onion. It's really good. And honestly, whether it's down south here, up in the west, north, or, east, what have you, everyone has a different way of doing this, seasoning it, re-seasoning it. I know some people, look, we're down on the coast. The thing will get rusted every once in a while, and it happens. You leave it out in the rain, it just happens. But the cool thing about it, you can re-season it, redo the flavors, kind of whenever you want to. That is something unique to the FIREDISC, and it's honestly unique to the type of cooking around the country that you want to do, which is really pretty cool. So this is what you want to achieve.
Yeah, and I think everybody has a different approach. Some people are like, oh no, I don't want that. I want to clean it out every time, and that's cool. I mean, you want to leave some seasoning in there,
seriously.
But either however you want to do it, that's kind of really the nice thing about it.
Yeah.
So.
Non-stick too. I mean, that's the other thing. You don't want it to rust, and the more you get it blackened and seasoning and the non-stick sort of beat off like a duck's back properties that you can get on there, the better it gets.
The better it's seasoned, the easier it is to clean, and that is the truth. So if it's not seasoned well, it's going to stick. If it's seasoned well, it just comes off and it's easier. I mean, like this one, you'll see the very end, we'll put a little water in there, wipe it out, and you're done. There's nothing else you have to do.
Right.
And are you going to be able to take it home and get this the first night? No.
This is
look.
We've done this a lot.
I don't know, how many cooks do you think you got?
It's been a tradition.
Ton,
I mentioned before, we've cooked on this tons of times.
Yeah.
And it just gets better and better with time.
So I'm excited for you guys really to kind of showcase what we like to call the stage cooking, right? And with the FIREDISC, we talk about this every week too. For those of you that haven't seen an episode before, the cooker is powered by a propane burner that's directly underneath the center of the cooker.
See if I can move this so you can see kind of where the burner is and where the flame comes
once
out.
we get it fired up here in a second. But anyway, so it's hottest in the center, and then as you move out, the temperature decreases. And so you want to we're going to show Griff or Hunter, who's ever going to do it, is going to show you that all the cooking's done in the center, and then we move it out, right? So the experts here are going to show us how it's done today.
Let me light this puppy back up here, and we'll get it going. So we're going to start off with, the main ingredient, which can be oil, it can be butter. I prefer avocado oil, and the reason I prefer that is because the high smoke point. The more you season it, the more you do it. The oil will burn if you don't use a high smoke point. Coconut oil is another good one. Grapeseed's another really good one.
That's my oil, the grapeseed.
See, again, to each his own. I like avocado. You can actually now get avocado butter, which is what we'll be using here. And it's awesome.
Kind of price driven.
It is. It's not cheap, but it's just the way it goes. But it is awesome, and you won't burn your food. Which is more important, especially when you're cooking on top-notch steaks like we're about to serve. So
so you can probably see underneath there. Can you see it, Haywood, on there? Can you see the burner? Cranking away there. Yep, a little bit. Perfect. So so you can see the burner in the center there, and let's do it.
Good. So we're gonna pop some butter in there. We're gonna let that go. You can zoom if you can zoom on there. Hey, you're gonna see that starting to melt. And then what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put the vegetables in first here, right in the middle. Let them kind of saute a little bit, get that nice flavor with a little avocado butter in there, and we'll get going here. So I like to dump it right on top of the butter. Really start getting it ready to melt.
What temperature are you cooking
on
there? A lot of people ask that. And honestly,
I cook on low.
Kind of
I cook on low 99.9% of the time. If I'm frying, if I'm boiling, I'm cooking on high because you're trying to get that to a big boil. The oil, whether it's the oil or the water, if you're boiling. Right now, I'm on low. I'm just cooking it, letting it simmer, let that butter melt, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and I think it really, taking the time to spend and kind of understanding. It's definitely a different type of cooking,
Yes.
right? And a different method. So,
Different, but awesome.
but awesome.
Yeah.
Right? So it just takes a little getting used to, like, where the temperature is and when, how long do you cook it in the center and move it up and move it back. And
Yep.
so I think it's just the versatility. I say it every time. It's so
sure.
versatile from, doing steaks to steaming the tamales. Man, we got all kinds of recipes.
For
and
sure.
Be sure, go to FIREDISCcookers.com, and in the header there, you can see the recipes, and we have tons of recipes. We've got great holiday recipes, Christmas recipes, any kind of recipes. Cookies.
We do have grill cookies. Yeah. Who did
Grill-
those? Claudia Hoyser did that.
Yeah.
Oh my
She
God.
did,
You've seen her on Fired Up Live.
She
Yeah.
did some Girl Scout cookies, which are really,
Incredible.
really good. Really
Incredible.
good. That is awesome. And
I mean, just to think of that idea was brilliant.
Kind of wondering what to do in this.
Yeah.
And I think when you're thinking of things to do in this, people, is it a griddle? Is it a pot or whatever? And look, this kind of takes, we always say it takes your kitchen outdoor, but whatever you do in the kitchen, do on this. And when you're thinking, if you're going to do ribs or something, obviously we have the steam stuff, but it kind of does what your grill doesn't do. And that's sort of kind of what we've tried to encompass here. We're doing things that are different, and that's really what we want to create here.
Yep. I think the other thing that I love most about the FIREDISC is that it cooks so fast. You know what I mean?
Certainly
Fast
does.
in a good way, right? So again, it takes a little bit of getting used to in regards to the timing of things, right? So
Correct.
you got to know when to cook what thing first, do the vegetables first, right? And then we're gonna slide them out.
For sure. I mean,
And then we'll do the peppers probably next.
I'm gonna get Hunter, hand me a few of those peppers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put those in there, and then I'm gonna put the steaks on right now. But what I like to do is kind of keep them on the side
Okay.
before I bring them in.
Got
You
it.
control your temperature a little better, but like you were saying earlier, it does get hot fast. It does cook fast. But if you're hungry and you're ready to eat, the FIREDISC is your friend.
I'm all about cooking fast and
Yeah,
eating.
that's probably
eating
enough.
sooner than later.
That's right. Let me grab some of these steaks here. I'm gonna pop these puppies on and just wait till you see how good looking these are. So you can zoom into that, Haywood.
Yeah, we got them.
Wow.
Thank you.
Over there. So like I said, I keep those on the side, really get these vegetables, 'cause that's me, but I don't like my vegetables crunchy.
Yeah.
I like them done and they're cooked in. These peppers, they're more for flavor than anything. Unless you really want to get after them, you can. But I'll definitely get after these mushrooms here.
They're good handout. So again, high, medium, and low. So just kind of move it around as you would. So it takes a little getting used to, but again, Griff and I, we didn't grow up in a very patient family, I would say. Let's go, let's do it, right? So this is kind of perfect. But again, a lot of people don't have time, and gosh, we used to love sitting out in the backyard and smoking, whatever all day, which you
Yeah.
still do when you have time, obviously. But at this, man, if you got to cook a quick steak for the family or hamburgers, or we did macaroni and cheese the other day with my little girls. It's a good quick meal if you don't want to stick, and it's a one pot deal. So just
Right.
do everything here. We're paper plate guys, so just serve it out.
Oh,
Well,
I mean,
when you
there
have young
you go,
kids, you have to be a paper
Yeah.
plate guy because
That's
you'll be
right.
doing dishes your entire life.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the way to go about it, for sure.
So everybody out there, if you are looking for a FIREDISC cooker or want to give a gift of a FIREDISC cooker,
Yep.
now is the time to do it. We've got the limited edition cookers are
Yep.
still, on discount.
Yep.
You
Still
know,
on discount.
clearance,
They may have a scratch
sale.
or a blemish, but they
Whatever.
are still functionally very, very good cookers. So we got to get rid of them, and the deal is now.
Yep. So they're 50% off, which is right around $250
Yeah.
off the price. So
Yeah.
if
And
you're thinking about it, now's the time to do it for sure, 100%.
And this is a limited run that we that may have a blemish, so that's why we couldn't sell them for full price. So when they're gone, they're gone. And honestly, I don't think they'll make it to Christmas.
Yeah, we got a limited amount in the warehouse.
But
So
we have plenty of inventory for the regular ones, no question.
Yep.
but drop them off a building, they'll survive.
Yeah, they'll outlast all of us.
And I think the other cool thing is that, all the accessories are designed specifically for the FIREDISC. You can see, ultimate gripping weapon, and we've
About
got
to use the ultimate flipping weapon here with my steaks when I flip them,
Yeah.
so you'll like that. But these tongs are obviously great. Obviously, I think we mentioned before they're gravity lock.
Yep.
And I'm gonna lock them, and they lock.
pretty
Open them up, boom.
Yeah, and honestly, like some of this stuff, I don't know if anybody asked or cares, but some of this stuff was designed just by having, we just ran into problems with the other. It just
Yeah.
didn't work very well. And so when Griff and I started to do this, we just want to get things that work well. I mean, things that fall off, or they, a lot of the spatulas, honestly, they just bend. They would bend,
Right.
and then they wouldn't work well, and then you just couldn't, and then the wooden deal would break off. So, anyway, we try to design some neat things for all of you guys that are nice enough to purchase our products. So keep making us better.
Good.
Really.
Hope they're making
Yeah.
your life easier. For sure.
Hopefully, yeah. But they don't tell us too.
So
We
Haywood,
like
if you can kind of showcase those steaks here a second, man.
Yeah, so what I've done is the vegetables are pretty sauteed at this point and soft and flavorful. So what I've done is I've moved the steaks in the middle now, where the majority of the heat comes from. So that really sears the bottom where it is now, and I kept the vegetables on the side. So in a minute here, I'm going to use the flipping tool, but I am going to add some more avocado butter.
You are?
Just for flavor.
All right.
Okay.
Here in just
You
one
wanna
second, but
cut-
then we'll...
put some butter pad, or how do you want to?
No, I'll
Oh,
take
just-
it right
just
there.
right in
It'll
there.
melt
Okay.
just fine. So we'll go like that when I flip it.
There you go.
We'll be ready to go.
I think
Sure,
one
but
of the
I want to get a good sear on these things before I flip it.
One of the difference, I don't know that we've actually held this that often, but the reason why it's sort of concave, so I don't know where the camera is on this thing, but anyway, right here. Okay, so the flavors of the food are going back into your other food, so you can kind of season your food essentially with what you're cooking. So
Right.
you can have that pepper season, you can have the mushrooms, so whatever you're cooking, you can kind of flavor with. And you don't have to use a lot of seasoning. So for a lot of people that are real health conscious out there, really good way to do this is to have kind of flavor your foods with the food. So if that makes
Yeah,
any sense.
yeah.
So
No, it makes total sense.
Yeah, and depending on what what you're cooking, man, it really adds some amazing flavor to it.
That's right.
Yeah, like these steaks are gonna be dynamite.
Oh, I have a decent example. I was out at we were out in Fredericksburg, and we were drinking some wine at I think it was Barron's Creek, and it was so shout out to Barron's Creek if you're listening. awesome winery. Anyways, they were giving us this wine, like you'll get a little hint of bell pepper. I'm like, okay, we'll see. Bam, did it not? It was awesome. I was like, holy, I can taste that. So that's kind of what they were talking about. You'll get some different flavors in your steak here where you're eating. You're like, I do get a little hint of that. It's really cool, which you can't always
really
do.
You can't really do that with another grill if the,
Not a
kind of the
grated grill.
juices aren't you can. But you can also keep it away with it too. Like
Yeah.
you're doing your bacon, you don't want the bacon grease in your eggs. I mean, you
Yeah.
do it season a little bit, but
Yep.
if you're doing breakfast tacos, I mean, you
Yeah.
kind of combine certain things over here, then move it out.
Speaking of that, hand me that cooking weapon. I'm gonna
Yeah.
push these vegetables to the side. I'm gonna give these steaks a flip. So another tool we have, the ultimate cooking weapon. That was one of our originals. So I'm gonna.
There is
put
a
these-
story behind that.
Yeah, there is. I'm gonna push these to the side here, and then I'm gonna grab our flipping weapon here. I love this for steaks. This is the easiest tool in the world for steaks. Literally, you just have it like that, flip it over. Look at the sear on that baby. So I'm gonna grab this. Look at that. Just flip it over. Boom.
Yeah, it makes it so easy.
Yep. And then you can even grab your butter with it. Right there.
That baby is sharp too, by the way.
That
I
is
mean,
sharp,
you
yeah.
can,
Be
you can get
very
a couple
careful.
extra piercings. if you're
Well,
not-
it comes with a
you're not
plastic piece
careful.
to the rubber tip, so
right.
it is safe, when we display it. But yes, be careful. And you hit that plastic cap, you can always put it right back on.
Show with a
Same
pepper. I
for
mean, that thing,
so.
baby, goes through.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you,
I mean,
you can grab wherever you want.
thing-
Yeah,
Thing is sharp.
That's awesome.
yep. Yeah, I mean, you can grab whatever. This is one of my favorite tools by far.
Right. What was your favorite recipe to cook this year? How many Fired
Oh, man.
Up Fridays have we done?
Well, I
You've
think
done.
this is I think this is episode 23, I believe.
Yeah.
23 or 24. Man, I don't know. They're all so fun. I think what I love the most is that doing it for the first time live on Facebook is a test of how easy it is to cook on the FIREDISC, right? Because I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think I totally screwed things up, but I don't know. It's been.
No, it's been good. I mean, I think a lot of people just enjoy it, the learning. You know, not just you don't have to be a professional chef to cook on this thing. I mean, it's about experimenting. Or people that want to learn how to cook. I mean, it's just about as easy as it gets.
Yeah, and again, you know, I just think the ability to cook so many different things with one product, one cooker is, you know, for me, a game changer when it comes to, you know, cooking for the family or at hunting camp or wherever we are. Yeah, it's an amazing.
What's your favorite recipe to cook for the family? If you had to pick one.
Oh,
you guys,
I think
the go-to. Everybody wants to go-to, right?
I think that probably French toast is probably my kids.
Yeah.
My kids. Well, I should say Flip's Mims toast, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
that
my God.
recipe,
Flip Palace
so-
Mims toast.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So
Check
that
it out on
one-
our website. We do
the
one of those
Mims
videos.
toast,
And then I guess for me probably is the barbecue ribs.
Oh, I cooked those in Colorado after you showed me that recipe.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my God.
Yeah, so
you just shake it and it just falls off the
oh
bone.
my gosh, it's amazing. So that one's a combination. You can go on the website and check out that recipe, but you know, to be able to steam them first, and usually, you know, when I did ribs before, it was 3 hours, right? You know, slow
time
cooking them
consuming,
in
for
the
sure.
oven, 45 minutes steaming on here, and then, boy, I tell you, cleaning it out, basting them with the barbecue sauce, and searing them on the fire
way
disk.
to go.
Yeah, it's.
Oh.
I have to say that's probably this year for me. That
It'd
was
be hard to top that one. 'Cause I did cook them once you gave me that recipe. Oh my God.
yeah. But
Tell
I
you
don't-
what, when you get a second, if you can zoom in here, I'll show what I've done. I've actually put the peppers kind of on top of the steaks to kind of give that bell pepper flavor that you're going to taste when you bite into that. So that's what I've done, and the avocado butter is kind of melting and
Man,
searing
it
around
smells-
it. So
smells so good.
it's all kind of coming together here. So we're close to being able to take this thing off and eat.
Yeah, I mean it looks festive to me, right?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of have it in my mind how much time until you get a good medium rare. And medium rare is typically like 130, 135 degrees inside, depending on how you like it. I like it medium rare. My wife likes it, you know, well burnt. Not me. But to each his own. But yeah, we're getting close.
Right.
Yeah, and you know, the beautiful thing about the RC Ranch is that, you know, it's a family-owned farm.
Yep, right in
you know,
Texas.
just outside of Katy here, not too far. And yeah, just great guys, and to be able to partner with them on stuff, and we'll be doing a lot more partnerships with them and giveaways and things coming up.
And
so-
as we mentioned, we do sell here in the store. We actually sell the Wagyu beef on the FIREDISC website as well.
Yep.
So, no, they're great partners, and they have an amazing product. I mean, it is, you know, you read a lot about Wagyu here or there, and we have a whole explanation on the type of Wagyu it is, but this is 100% Wagyu, which, when you read into it, is lower than cholesterol. It's higher in omega-3 than any meat out there, even more than salmon. So there's some huge benefits to Wagyu. It is pricey, but you do get what you pay for. And if you want to put the good stuff in your body, this is it, and it is flavorful.
Yeah,
I'm ready. I'm ready to put some good stuff
They're
in my
good
body.
I am too.
entrepreneur guys.
I think we're just about there.
We're actually going down there. They're opening a butcher shop.
Oh, really?
In Houston here Thursday. So they're having a grand opening, RC Ranch. If you guys are
Yeah, it's down at the Houston Farmers
area.
Market.
Yeah. I'm going down there in my truck.
And
delivering some fire, so
they do carry FIREDISC in their new store.
They're good guys for sure. This looks awesome, Griff.
Yeah, nice job, buddy. I think
Way to
you
go.
know, I think I'm going to have to fly you up to Orlando and do another episode with us.
Well, I'm okay with that as long as we do some fishing.
We're a little better on this than the Christmas tree we decorated back here.
There you go.
I'm just kidding. We didn't do that at all.
We have some very amazing significant others.
Yeah,
Great talent.
helping out with that. Mom.
Oh wow, we're just
Well, I tell you, we're just about getting done here, so make sure you're putting some comments in if you want to win. And as I say every time, be sure also to join the FIREDISC group if you aren't on the FIREDISC group on Facebook. There are so many amazing recipes. Like, look at that.
Ooh, wow.
Looking good. But yeah, so look forward to having everybody join that, and hopefully you guys are going to get a FIREDISC if you don't have one for Christmas. So make sure Santa it's on your list, right? I don't know, it might be a little late, but you know,
No,
Express
there we
mail,
go.
express mail to the North Pole here for Fire Day.
Day after, a week later, they still get it, right?
Yeah.
So, that's good.
All right, are we ready?
We're ready.
I
Let's
think
do
we're
it.
good.
All right, let's,
Okay.
let's grab the plate.
Yep.
I'm gonna serve both of y'all.
Okay.
I think here I got an extra plate over here.
You do?
Paper plate, guys. Here, what's that about? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm using this one.
Okay.
Fancy plate.
See. And another good benefit, if you don't like all the juices on it, which I like the juices, you can pull it up
Can
on
you
the
see
side.
that? Are you looking from the over the top on that?
You can kind of pull it to the side and let it
Yeah.
kind of drain down to the middle.
Ooh, look at that. Hold
like
that up again.
Unless you like extra cholesterol, but this is avocado butter, which is very low in cholesterol. So,
Oh man.
does that look good or what?
I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna cut into this real quick, and then Haywood, I'm gonna show everybody what it looks like here. in a second.
All right, and then I got to get you some of these vegetables
Oh, yeah.
too. Don't be forgetting about those. Tucker.
Couple peppers here. That's right. Get some of those mushrooms here, Griff.
Coming
Oh
right
my
up.
gosh.
I like them right on top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There we
Put
go.
some on the side here. Don't put it in front of my meat
Oh,
here. I want to
You're a
show.
no mix guy?
No, I want to show everybody how awesome this looks.
Yeah, there's your perfect medium rare right
Can
there.
you see it? Can you see it? Yeah, look at that. Amazing. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to take a bite of that. Do I need to go a little closer? Is that better? Yeah? Woo! Awesome. All
Let
right,
me get
let's
you some peppers here too.
some peppers on here.
These are super moist and flavorful.
Man.
Oh, you're
I already got them.
Got it.
Peppered up.
All
You
right.
didn't get an orange one. You got to be color coordinated.
Well,
That's right.
I'm gonna taste some of these
There we go.
vegetables here.
Mushroom fork.
Mmm.
On this thing.
Man, I always love everybody goes, right? And
That's
taste
right.
that
I'm on the
food.
cooking show.
Oh, and then everybody watching's like, well, that must be awesome.
Tastes good. Be nice
I
if
believe
had
you. I
one.
trust you,
No.
but no, I can't taste any. That's cool.
Well, Griff, I can't
Very good.
thank you and
know,
Hunter
cut this
enough
thing.
for allowing me to come down and shoot the show here. And
Absolutely.
We'll
You're
do it
always
again.
welcome here at FIREDISC
Yeah.
flagship.
Yeah, we'll come down and do it again, and definitely you guys got to come up to the studio. Well, the new back porch now, the new studio at the home office
Oh,
there
There you
yeah,
go,
right
yeah.
in Winter
in
Park.
Florida.
There, yeah.
So
There we go.
But yeah, we'll do that soon, and man, I can't thank everybody enough for joining us this whole year. Thank you guys for the partnership and
Awesome partnership.
yeah, it's been great. So everybody out there, again, got a last chance to put your comments in to win, and boy, I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday with their families. You guys,
Absolutely. And from
and-
from Griff and I and all the FIREDISC family. I mean, thank you to our customers and all the first responders and everybody out
Yeah.
there. You guys have a wonderful and safe holiday. We're thinking about you guys, and have a great Christmas with your families for sure.
and we'll see all you guys in the new year. How about that?
Yes,
That's right.
Let's do it.
That's right. Happy
All right.
holidays.
Fire
Happy
it up.
New Year's. Thank you.